Lockdown was just, with one word, was just panic. Like, it was just, what am I gonna do now? So it just completely changed my livelihood. Like, all of a sudden, everyone was watching TV. People were spending so much time, online, but no one realized that the people who made those programs are unemployed, struggling to pay their bills, not knowing what the future holds, and knowing that when everything opens, there will be a crazy competition that no one could compete with. I work as a freelance producer director, and being a freelancer, it is a challenging work life, which normally, like, each year means that, like, you're quite busy during like spring and summertime, and then December time there's like a quiet period. So I had no work, so I was quite busy the year before, and then from December till March it was quite quiet. So I just started my new job as a producer on a great exciting documentary in India in March. So I actually flew to India beginning of March, before lockdown happened. So I lasted on my new job only a week, and we flew from Mumbai to London. So on my taxi journey from the airport to home, it was about an hour long journey, and I was like on my phone reading comments of people kind of making jokes about lockdown, saying, "Oh, what are we gonna do? We'll be so bored, and maybe I should start working out more." And I was just sitting in this taxi and like cried for an hour, because I just knew that I am not going to have the emotional space to work out and focus on positive things. I was just going to worry for when my next job is going to be. I think lockdown has made a lot of people who work in the art industries or in film and television, like me, I think a lot of people like me felt just useless. The biggest stress for me was just having to change all my plans and having to change our plans for the future as a family. So I just got married the year before, and we had this like very positive future ahead of us, buying a house together, moving in, like, and all of a sudden I knew that this is not going to be possible, because I lost my job. I didn't know when I will get a job again. Also, I was not qualified for any financial benefits, which meant that I had to rely on my husband for the period when I wasn't working. We are paying a big rent in London, and for us to be able to afford this, we both have to be working. Like, we never had the period of time when I wasn't working. So it was a big shock for me. I was always very independent. Like, even though we were a couple for so many years, I never relied on my husband to support me financially. So for me, I had to get used to that feeling of being dependent. It just took this confidence away from me. I was just, even in the relationship, I feel like I was just a bit unconfident.